just the concept on how to hit it. So as I said earlier, you know, you and really I think a lot of other players just lack knowledge or concepts, right? This is what I'm trying to do. And it seems that, you know, in all the different areas, the putting, the chipping, pitching, and all that, and, you know, full swing, you know, from wedge to driver, if you have concepts and you go out and you at least have a structure that you're working within, a lot of different things will work, right? Some work for some players and some for others. I don't think that everything works for every player. Okay, so it's just kind of finding your triggers, your anchors, your concept that kind of work for you. Okay, so the reason I'm saying this is you're creating too many angles, and it's not a strike. Okay, so this is one way to think about it. If it works, we'll go with it. We may make adjustments as we travel down your road of improvement. You know, we just keep kind of adding, taking away, whatever helps you keep moving forward. Okay, so I feel like the lead arm is like, I call it the steering wheel or my measurement. It measures me to my strike point. Okay, so if I rotate and I keep this arm, you know, somewhat consistent without a lot of unnecessary angles, then you'll get back somewhat close to that strike point where the ball is. Make sense? I feel like the right arm is your elevator. This is what lifts it. Okay. So you notice if I keep the elbow in the same spot, I hinge my wrist. That little orange there, that little clementine gets way behind me, right? And if I add a pivot, then now this starts looking like a halfway decent position at the top of the backswing. Okay, makes sense? So this is just what I call it. So this is my elevator. You have two accelerators. One is your wrist, one is your elbow, right? So if you think of casting a fishing rod, if you extend the elbow first and then the wrist, you time that just right with the release of the tab of the thumb, right, on like a Weber type reel, then now the bait slings out and you can get some distance. You can get it out further out. If you do this one first, then the bait's going to dive into the water. Make sense? If you don't do this one, then it hangs up and it doesn't go out anywhere. It goes more up. Does that make sense? The golf swing is kind of the same way. So I feel that a lot of the things that we're trying to time is the extension of the arms at impact. Okay, how we're straightening them back out, and then how the rotary parts, the hips, the shoulders, kind of help that. Okay, so I measure. My chest moves everything to the side. My elevator lifts it. And then if I've got a little hinge, and this tends to happen really natural for most players. If you ever played any basketball or thrown a ball, things like that, then this second accelerator tends to set naturally. So we pivot, lift, and then now we start turning the hips, the shoulders, and we're trying to time the extension or the hit of how we're straightening out the arms. Okay, so that would be my hit. Does that kind of make sense? So we want to eliminate all the unnecessary angles because they weaken the entire system. There's no brace, there's no support, there's no stability at impact. Like if I make contact with the ball right here, there's not much stability from my arms or my hands. And if I don't have that at impact, then this isn't going to help, right? It doesn't travel through the whole system. But if you've got that stability at impact, and now the bracing of the body really helps support where how the golf club sort of flexes and unflexes. Now all of those factors contributing together at impact make the game a whole lot easier, and it feels really good, right? Solidness of contact. So it's here. So we're going to measure. We're going to turn a little bit today. Okay, we're going to pivot, and then we're just going to straighten back into that impact position. You got it?